Hello family and friends, this is Rob, the Sapper gardener representing Essayons Family Garden, and today we're going to do a recipe follow-up. We did a shorts video a couple of weeks ago, and everybody asked us, not everybody, a lot of people asked us if we could do the full recipe. And one thing here at our home, we very rarely make recipes the same way twice. We're always tweaking them. But I'm going to do my best to do this recipe the way we did that recipe. One change, we don't have enough fresh basil, so we're going to substitute kale in this one, but everything else should be basically what we did in the last one. So I'm going to head over to the kitchen, show you the ingredients, and put everything together. This is a very quick recipe, so it shouldn't take long. So we have a few simple ingredients for our coconut curry mussels. Star is the mussels. We got some tofu. We got some brown sugar, unsweetened coconut milk. We've got some kale, purple kale from our garden, which we're going to substitute for the fresh basil. We got some curry paste, and you can use red curry paste. We're using a green curry paste today, a couple of spoonfuls. Some fish sauce, and we're going to use some zest from the fresh lime, and we're also going to squeeze a little bit of juice in it. And when we finish the recipe, we'll probably garnish this with some pineapple and pili nuts, which is a famous nut from the Philippines. But alternately, you could use some peanuts on it also. So let me get everything started. And as usual, I forgot something. We're also going to use a little bit of water to get our curry mix the consistency that we like. Some people like thin, watery curry. Some people like theirs super thick. We like ours a little in between. And we will be serving it over rice, so we don't want it to be too thick, but got to have some water. So you're going to empty your coconut milk into your pan. Bring it up on medium-high heat till you see it starting to bubble, and you're going to add in a couple of teaspoons of your curry paste, or a little more depending on your taste. We like our curry a little stronger, so we're going to add in 2.5 teaspoons. We're going to mix that up real quick, and we're going to move on to our next step. And we love seeing the color go into that coconut milk from the curry paste. That's just a beautiful thing. After about 5 minutes, stirring occasionally, you're going to add in your water. And again, you want to add water to get it to your desired consistency. Maybe get it a little thinner than that, and then just cook it to reduce it down. So now, after we add in our water, we're going to let it come back up to a boil and let it continue for about 5 more minutes. So next, you're going to add in about a teaspoon or so of your fish sauce. We're going to add in a tablespoon of brown sugar, and you want to add in some zest from your lime. So the next step is a change. If you're using the basil, you want to put that in a little bit later, but because we're using kale and we know that cooks, we want to add that earlier in the cooking process, so it gives it time to get tender the way that we like. And once you got your kale in, you're going to cook it for about 10-15 minutes before you add in your proteins. So after 15 minutes, we're going to add in our cubed tofu and our mussels. And at this point, you'll know if your curry is thicker than you want it or thinner than you want it. If it's too thin, just cook it a little bit longer until it thickens up to your consistency. If it's too thick, just add a few teaspoons of water in at a time until you get the consistency you like. But ours is just about right. We're going to add in our mussels, and then we're going to cook it for about 5 minutes, and everything should be done. Ours seems to be just the right consistency, so everything will be coated with a little bit of sauce. Almost forgot to mention, you're going to cover it for the last 5-10 minutes. So we've turned our heat off. Our mussels are perfect. We know the tofu is ready to go, and we're going to go to the table, set everything up, and we'll bring you guys back. Alright family, so the coconut curry mussels is a super simple recipe. Most of what we do is, sometimes it may look complicated or have complicated ingredients, but they're really not. This took us all of, what, 30 minutes to make? Maybe less than that. Maybe less than that. So, I already know the family enjoys it. We've paired it up with some beans and some fish chips. And we're going to sit down. As I'm recording this, it's Mother's Day, so this is Mrs. SG's Mother's Day meal that I made for her. And we're going to enjoy it. And I guess I can give you guys a mini mukbang moment. Oops, almost gave you a mini curry on my shirt moment. Just as good as the last time. And I'm not a huge fan of mussels, but they're good. Everybody's got different tastes, and if you are not a fan of mussels, you can always put in shrimp at the same time as I did the mussels. If you want to use chicken, just par-cook your chicken before you put it in the mix. You can pretty much make curry out of whatever you want to put in it. So SK2 is ready for his second helping of mussels, it looks like. SK1? Yes. You said SK2. Oh. I said SK2, I meant SK1. So SK1 is ready for his second helping of mussels, and I'm sure Mrs. SG is not far behind. How do you like the meal?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, I'll take that. Mrs. SG, Mother's Day lady.
Yep, I think it's because, I don't know if it's because you use a different coconut milk brand, it's just richer today, I don't know.
Okay, so we used a Thai coconut curry today, so I'm trying to up my game every chance I get. So, on behalf of the family, as always, we want to say God bless our great country, America, and God bless you. Take care. Sapper out, and
SK2 out.
Boom! Oh, he's going. Where's he going?
Hey, it's me, Sammy. Dandy out. Boom!